Welcome back to Hasbro's Hide. Boy, I got a crowded bench, a big old rifle, and lots of packages to play with here. But I want you to see what our Green Mountain barrel, 24-inch barrel looks like on our 1022. Now this is the Brownells receiver and Brownells bolt. It's got a BX trigger in it right now. And this is not the final stock. This is an Archangel stock. And I like this stock well enough. But we're waiting on a MDT Oryx chassis to come in. So we're going to get that, but it's on back order because of the Black Friday special. So anyway, we get that, that'll be great. But today, I want to do a trigger pull test. So originally in my Feddersen barrel 1022, which is what goes back into this stock, we put in the BX trigger. And that's the original trigger back in the BX box. So we're going to test it as well. So what I did was, in the meantime, I put the BX trigger into our new Green Mountain barrel Brownells receiver. And that's what we did the first shots with. And that video will be coming here in a little bit. But what we're going to do today is check the original trigger. We're going to check the BX trigger. And then we're going to check to this. And what this is, if you can see that, go focus, a Hornet trigger. So we'll pull that thing out of here. We'll check them all. We'll do some trigger pull testing. And let's see what happens. All right, I decided to change what we're doing a little bit, and let's work with just the barreled action. Now, just to assure everybody, and to make sure it's really clear, nothing in the barrel, nothing in here. This magazine is totally empty except for these plastic snap caps. And these are in no way ammunition. They're just simply to save your firing pin from damage on dry firing at 22. So we'll put that in there. We'll drop the hammer, or drop the bolt, and let's test and see what our trigger pull is. All right, so hold the action. Let's see what we get. This is the BX trigger. All right, 1 pound, 14.9 ounces. Out comes our snap cap. And let's try it again. You reset this. Now we can pull. 2 pounds, 0.1 ounces. All right, so we'll try it again. £1 pound, 14.3 ounces. All right, we'll give it one more try. All right, 1 pound, 14.8 ounces for an average of 1 pound, 15 ounces. This is better than most BX triggers. Now, I've had this a while, and it's definitely broken in. I mean, there's been thousands of rounds, at least 1,000 rounds. Well, in fact, I know more than that I fired with it. And so that's better than it initially was and better than most. But it's not been modified. I've not polished it or anything else. All right, so let's put in the original trigger, the original Ruger trigger, and let's find out how it looks, and then we'll look at our Hornet trigger. All right, so let's see what we get with the factory trigger. First pull with it. Oh, that's a lot different. 3 pounds, 7.6 ounces. And our snap cap stuck. Hang on. All right, let's take a look again. Second pull now on our factory Ruger trigger. 3 pounds, 5.4 ounces. We'll give it one more try. £3 pounds, 8.5 ounces for an average of 3 pounds, 7.2 ounces of the factory. Now let's put in the Hornet trigger. All right, now we're back in position with the Hornet Black Max trigger. And again, the only thing in the rifle is safety snap caps, the dummy plastic rounds. So let's see how we do. £1 pound, 15.7 ounces. Yep, stand by. Again, our snap caps stuck in there. All right, let's check it again. £2 pounds, 2.4 ounces. It came out. Check it one more time. 1 pound, 13.8 ounces, 8 ounces, for an average right on 2 pounds even. Now that's just about the same as the BX trigger. We'll have to see if it feels differently though, because the BX trigger, I could tell different pull weights as I was pulling it. You could kind of see them here in the testing, but I don't think this is perfect testing without being actually in the rifle, the stock. This trigger is what's going to stay in it for now. We're going to test the Black Max, see how we do. Just been pull and feel to me. It feels better. It feels a little lighter. It's a little subjective there because you saw the numbers on the BX, but it feels a little more consistent. I'll have to shoot more rounds and find out. I have a little over 100 rounds now through this gun using the BX. And so we'll take it back out the range and we'll check it out and see how we do. And we'll check the groups, particularly with the same ammo, and see if it's really going to help. I believe it is. It feels good. It feels like a good quality trigger. So check them out. And it's the Hornet trigger. And I think it's Ruger1022triggers.com if I have that right. So you can check that out if you like as well. So anyway, this gun will get back to the range as soon as the weather breaks, and we'll see how we do.